This is Lazaruff. Because of Home to Home, Lazaruff has a new, loving family. Things haven't always been this good for him, though. On August 25, 2018, America's veterinarian, Dr. Marty Becker, and his wife Teresa were in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, taking part in an American Humane shelter rescue. 30 minutes before the end of the shift, Dr. Becker and Teresa's life changed.
The second to the last dog that day was this emaciated pit bull that is the thinnest dog I've ever seen in 40 years of practice. And the dog couldn't even, it'd take one step forward and two steps sideways. It was so weak. And I put some peanut butter in my palm of my hands, and it walked over to me and licked my hand, and its tail started wagging. And I looked up at Teresa, and I looked at the dog, and then she looks at the dog, and we look, yeah, we'll take it. So really we're not gonna adopt it, but we thought at the time we'll pay whatever it takes to see if we can give this dog a chance to live.
Lazaruff wasn't just emaciated, though. He was also suffering from various kinds of parasitic infections, fleas, ticks, and flies. He required a significant amount of medical intervention.
So you got an emaciated pit bull that's biting in Louisiana is a surefire way to be euthanized. I don't know if it was fortunate or unfortunately, we couldn't find a good home. We decided we'd take him. So we were planning on taking him up to northern Idaho, and we were going to work with Panhandle Animal Shelter and try to find him a home up here.
Dr. Becker contacted our organization. He was going to be transporting Lazaruff from Louisiana to our area and wanted to find a foster family for him. He really didn't want him to end up in a shelter or in a kennel waiting for a new home. And it made me think, well, this is a perfect opportunity for him to use our Home to Home program.
Home to Home is a national program used by shelters and rescues across the United States. It's a web-based life-saving tool that was created by a shelter for shelters with the intent to empower communities to consider rehoming their pets before surrendering to a shelter. With Home to Home, pets go from one home to another, which eliminates the need for them to enter the shelter system.
Dr. Becker and Teresa posted Lazaruff on Home to Home before setting out on a cross-country road trip to bring Lazaruff to North Idaho. The Beckers called this the Pity Party Road Trip. Lazaruff was quite the sensation as he traveled across the U.S.
Look who's in here. Guess what, Laz, you're home. We're really, really happy for you to get on with your life.
I counted 2,550 miles. We have gone in 6 days.
Before Lazaruff reached Idaho, a family had made arrangements through Home to Home to adopt him. Dr. Becker brought Lazaruff to Panhandle Animal Shelter where he got to meet his new family. Due to unforeseen circumstances, that family had to rehome Lazaruff into what will now be his forever home.
A friend of ours sent us the Facebook post that Dr. Becker had done about him and his story. And I just thought he was a special dog who was going to need a special home. And I thought we were fortunate enough to be able to give that to him. Sam passed away July 1st, and he was only 5, and he was really, really sick, and it was really a surprise. I was pretty broken. He went everywhere with us, went to work with us. He traveled with us, and so losing him was like losing a family member. And having this guy has made things a whole lot better. I think it's Rita Dove who says that every grieving woman needs a purpose. And so he's become my purpose, and it's helped my heart heal.
So I'm really supportive of the Home to Home program, because what's better for somebody that has to relinquish a pet for whatever? But there's lots of places out there that want to give this pet a loving home. And then when you can connect them without having to go through the shelter, I think everybody wins. It's not a use of resources that are limited resources. And of course the pet is not traumatized.
I'm really grateful for the Home to Home. We lost something and needed something, and because of that program, someone was able to give us that. So it was this huge gift, for someone to say, hey, we've had circumstances change and this isn't working for us, and to just be able to almost gift this creature who has made my life happy again. And I think that's huge.